Hey everybody, this is Marisa from She Knows Crypto with this week's Crypto Cocktail Hour, a wrap-up of the headlines for this week in cryptocurrency and our shitcoin of the week. So we'll start out saying that the prices of cryptocurrency, at least in the top 20, are pretty much stabilizing and haven't really seen any big losses or gains. It's kind of a recovery of last week's crash or crisis or possible bubble bursting end of crypto. People are relaxing from that, and we're seeing Bitcoin stabilize at about $10,000 for one whole Bitcoin. That seems to be like that's going to be the new normal for Bitcoin. People aren't feeling like that's too expensive for a Bitcoin. That looks like the current floor until we see another ramp up of more people buying and more mass adoption, where we may see 20,000 being the new normal. We'll see it steadily just climb up from that. So $10,000 per Bitcoin seems to be the stabilizing value there. And good news, the market is not as volatile this week. So headlines for this week. The first one is, should you be worried about the CoinCheck hack? CoinCheck is a online exchange based out of Tokyo that got hacked for millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency. Now, I'm bringing this one up in particular because we see a lot of headlines about cryptocurrency hacks. What are they? A lot of people think that Bitcoin itself gets hacked or the blockchain gets hacked. Remember that crypto part, that's cryptography. It's virtually impossible to hack the actual blockchain through cryptography. So what is actually happening is that the online exchanges are getting hacked, and the private keys that correspond to that cryptocurrency is getting stolen. So that data. So if you have your cryptocurrency on an online exchange, that's not the place to keep it because you don't have the private key. So you need to have the private key in order to own that cryptocurrency. It's not your private key unless you have it in your possession. If the exchange has it, then it's their cryptocurrency. So remember that. Whoever has the private key owns the cryptocurrency. If you don't have it or you don't have access to it, it's not your cryptocurrency. So try to move your cryptocurrency, whatever you have, off the exchange as quickly as possible. Move it to a hardware wallet, a hot wallet app on your phone is best, or cold storage if it's a large amount on a piece of paper. So make sure that you have the right security measures in place, and definitely aren't leaving your cryptocurrency on these online exchanges because it's just not safe, and we see headline after headline about online exchanges getting hacked. The next one is kind of interesting. It's a new cryptocurrency that is a mining game. So a lot of you have asked me about mining in the recent weeks, how you can mine different types of coins. And the barrier to entry for mining is quite large, not just from a technical aspect, but also from a monetary aspect. It requires a lot of investment to buy computers. Where are you going to keep them? Who's going to maintain them? How are you going to keep them updated with the latest protocols and applications that are required? So what you can try is take a look at this Dragon Grass. It's a game that you can download on your Android phone if you have an Android. It's also coming out for iOS. I haven't personally tried it yet, but I will this weekend. And if you guys are curious, take a look at the article and check out the link, download the app, and see if you can do some mining and make some cryptocurrency by playing a game. Sounds pretty cool. The last article is about Bank of America. Bank of America issued a filing with the U.S. government that actually stated that cryptocurrency is a threat to their business model. No shit. It's pretty obvious. Bank of America is the second largest bank in the U.S. It's a large financial institution that's not just banking, but it's also investments. But mainly, it's a financial intermediary. And what cryptocurrency ultimately seeks to do is to remove intermediaries. It's called a peer-to-peer value exchange for that reason, because we don't need them. So when you think about authorities in the financial industry, especially from banks that are talking about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies being a scam, or that they're dangerous because we can't implement anti-money laundering, try to think about the motive of exactly why they're saying that, because it definitely is a threat to their business model. And worst case scenario, this cryptocurrency trend ends like Fight Club does. We don't need any of the banks anymore. They talk about the fees that they're been able to charge. All of the models where they charge fees to your account for transfers, for all of those things, are definitely threatened by cryptocurrency. So take a peek at that and beware of those headlines, because they're going to keep coming. This is the first time a major world bank, has actually admitted that cryptocurrency is a threat to their business model, and they're worried about it. Before, they were talking about partnering with Ripple and using the blockchain, and isn't this a cute technology that's going to be an innovation for the financial network? That's on the surface. It definitely is a threat to the financial industry and their current business models, the way that they are. And lastly, of course, our shitcoin of the week is called Bitcoin. It looks like Bitcoin, and that's why it's a shitcoin. It's spelled like Bitcoin, except it has 3 I's in it. BITCOIIN. So it's trying to mimic Bitcoin, maybe trying to get the credibility of Bitcoin or try to pretend that it's an improvement upon Bitcoin. So that's very suspicious. Also, their brand ambassador is Steven Seagal. So I'm not really sure if you're a fan of Steven Seagal, but I definitely know that he's not an authority in the financial industry or cryptocurrency. So that's another red flag. The last one is that if you take a look at their model of how you're supposed to earn profit through investing in this cryptocurrency that looks like it's spelled like Bitcoin with 3 I's in it, it looks like an MLM, a multi-level marketing, where you refer people and you get profits and a certain percentage in commissions based on referring more people into the program and into the network, like an Amway type of situation. And also like BitConnect, which was another type of MLM online exchange coin that was shut down because they couldn't keep up with the profits they were promising in this essentially Ponzi scheme. So that's the shitcoin of the week. Bitcoin, something like that, but it's got 3 I's in it and it looks super weird. So that's the crypto cocktail hour for this week. Janice requested that I actually have a cocktail, and right now I am prepping for taco and margarita night here in Medellin with a bunch of other location-dependent entrepreneurs, and I have not yet set up the margarita station. But I do have tequila ready. So cheers to you guys. Happy crypto cocktail hour, and we'll see you next week. Ciao.